Hello, Stanley and I are here to join you with a really gentle festive flow session. So we're going to start either lying down or sitting down. Ideally you need a bed for this or a mat on the floor so you can really let your body stretch out. So we'll start with lying or sitting. So get yourselves comfortable. And if it feels okay for you, allow your eyes to close or just soften. And allow your body to restore and replenish with your natural breath cycle. So begin to let go and feel everything slow down. And embrace this experience, leaving everything behind. No judgment. Being patient with yourself. Allowing your body to settle on whatever surface you are resting on. And for a moment, just discover the silence within and give yourself permission to immerse in this present moment. And one by one, let any accumulated worries fall away and focus on one single positive thought or image or affirmation. And for now, there's nothing to do other than give this moment to your body and your mind, and feeling proud that you are nurturing yourself and connecting with others in this space. You are making your time on your mat or your bed a gift to yourself. So we're going to start lying down. And get yourselves comfortable. That's it. And gently tilting your pubic bone towards your nose, and then your pubic bone down towards your toes. Very gentle. And you can involve your breath when you do this as well, breathing in and breathing out, or the other way around. Just making sure your breathing is slow and comfortable. And then we're going to gently start circling the pelvis. That's it. Allow the knees to get involved as well. And circle the other way too. And then bring your pelvis to somewhere in the middle. And from here, just relax your arms, move your shoulders away from your ears. And we're going to flex and then point the feet. So very gently, and you can do this with your legs lengthened as well. So flexing and pointing. And then we're going to circle. And circle the other way as well. And then let your legs rest, and we're going to circle the wrists. And the other way. Okay, so allowing your knees to bend if it's comfortable for you and resetting your pelvis back on the mat or the bed. We're going to breathe in as we lift the arms to the height that's available to us. And then breathe out as we lower them down again. Breathing in. That's it. Exhale. Nice and gentle. Well done, and then let the palms rest facing upwards as we gently sway the knees side to side. And with this one, you could breathe in as you move the knees out to the side and breathe out as you return. That's it. And then bringing the knees back to the centre, walk the feet together. We're going to do something very similar. We're going to move one knee out, breathing in as you move the knee out and breathing out as you return. So inhaling and exhaling. That's it. We're going to try and keep the pelvis really still as we do this. That's it. So to do that, imagine you're embedding the pelvis down into your bed or your mat. So, and you're holding it there with your tummy muscles as you breathe in. That's it. And we're going to include some coordination now. So we're going to move the opposite arm out to the opposite leg and return. Still bringing the breath in, breathing in as you open and out as you return. Okay, and then we're going to move anything too high from underneath your heads, just so we can protect your neck. And bring the feet hip width apart and place the hands on the floor. We're going to do a very gentle, progressive shoulder bridge. So we're going to gently start with the tailbone, just lifting the tailbone off the mat and then returning back down again. So nice and small. And we're going to very gently get bigger and bigger. Try not to bring tension into your neck and shoulders as you do this. You may need to move the shoulders away from your ears. You might even need to pull some faces to stop any tension being in your jaw. We're just gently getting bigger and bigger, listening to the bodies, making sure we're still breathing. And then we're going to start with lifting a bit higher and allowing the arms to get involved as well. Floating the arms up as we peel our spines up off the mat. Then there is an option, if you fancy, to start peeling your top part of your spine off the mat as well. So we're moving gently through the vertebra, very, very gently, not making these moves massive at all. And then we're going to settle ourselves on the mat, palms upwards, and take a couple of breaths here. Nice deep breaths. And then turn your head gently side to side. Now done. And then turn the palms downwards. And we're going to slide the shoulders up to the ears and then slide them down. So it's like you're sliding your shoulder blades up and down the mat along with your hands. Breathing in and breathing out. And bringing the palms up and arms out into a T. We're going to move the knees towards one side and slide the opposite arm up. And then swap sides. So it's like a half snow angel here, isn't it? Very gentle. And then once again, take a moment to breathe. Nice deep breaths into your tummy. Just take a moment to rest here. Okay, we're now going to move into a mermaid. So gently push yourself into a seated position and bring your feet towards one side and your knees towards another. Now, some of us don't have this availability in our hips, so if this is you, you can open your legs like this, or you could sit cross-legged. And to start with, we're going to reach over and breathe into the side. And then exhale as we go to the other side. Breathing in. That's it. It's nice and gentle, floating the arms. Well done. And then we're going to reach diagonally. So we're going to reach across and then return. And then across and return. So nice smooth movements. And then we get to do it all over again on the other side. And some of you may notice that bringing the legs to the other side doesn't work. So feel free to bring them into a V. It's very normal to have the availability on one side than it is the other. Okay, so we're going to go again. So gentle, that's it. And over to the other side. Breathing in. And exhale. That's it. And this time we're going to reach diagonally. And one more each side. There we go. And then we're going to move over onto our sides. So when you're lying on your side, double check that you're nicely propped up. So some people find it uncomfortable having their arm here, in which case you could bring the arm here and rest your head. We're trying to get our head to look towards the horizon, so we're not this way or this way. So cushions are great to use as props. You could even bring the arm in front if the arm up is uncomfortable and use a higher cushion here. If you're uncomfortable lying on your hips, you could bring blankets underneath as well, or even lie on your bed, as some of you might be doing now. So we're going to be here and we're going to start with either holding the hand across the heart or behind the head. And we're going to very gently open up. I want you to keep your elbow in your peripheral vision so you don't hyperextend as you breathe in here. And then exhale as you close. And you could do exactly the same here, breathing in and exhaling. So we're opening everything up, we're rotating the spine. That's it. And one more like this. And then relax. So find a comfortable position. And this time we're going to do the bottom half of our bodies. So we're going to lift the leg up and then return. So nice gentle external rotation here. Could even rotate the spine out and then return. So breathing in and breathing out. Well done. And then we're going to lie here, bring the leg up and just give that hip some love. And you could either roll over onto the other side or fling yourself round to the other side. That's it. So get yourself comfy again. With your hands, you could even put your hands here or here. So just make sure your head's nicely propped up. And you could either hold onto your heart or hold onto your head without pushing your head forward and breathing in as you open and breathing out as you close. Nice and gentle. Breathing in and exhale. Once again, making sure you keep your elbow in peripheral vision. That's it. And then settle with your hand in front and open up the hips. Breathing in and breathing out. And the final one. Breathing in. Breathing out. And bring the leg in front and give your hips some love. Okay, we're now going to move over onto our backs. So get yourself comfortable on your back. Sit, and then hug a knee in towards your chest and lengthen the other leg. And just take a moment to breathe here. Now making sure that you make room for your tummies. I don't want you to not be able to breathe while you're doing this one. So you can always shift the tummy towards one side and bring the knee out to the side as well as you're breathing here. And then flex the lengthened leg and draw the heel up towards the sky and fold it away again. So it's a bit like a backwards, that's it, a backwards circle. Flexing. Well done. And then we're going to swap sides. So lengthen the leg and let it rest for now, remembering to make room for bellies. So you can breathe. That's it. And hug that knee in. And relax. Relax your jaw and your head and your neck. And then we're going to flex the lengthened leg, draw it to the sky, and return it back down again. Okay, and then bring the knees towards your belly and circle them with your hands. And the other way as well. And then we're going to circle them together. Give the back of your pelvis a bit of a massage as well. And the other way. And then relax. We're going to move into some 4-point kneeling moves now. I do want you to be careful, so if being on your hands and knees isn't comfortable for you, feel free to stay on your back, and while we're doing the cat and cow, you're going to do the cat and cow but lying upside down with very gentle pelvic tilts. Otherwise, we're going to bring ourselves onto 4-point kneeling. And while you're here, double check that the shoulders are away from your ears and your elbows are soft, so you're not bending them backwards, they're nice and soft, and your knees are underneath your hips. And we're going to draw the belly up as we arch the spine into a cat, and then allow the tailbone and the head to lift up into a gentle cow. So breathing in and exhale. And once again, it really doesn't matter which way you breathe, as long as you're still breathing. And then when you're ready, bring the toes together. And if you've got a bit of a belly, open up your knees so you've got room for your belly to rest between the knees. And then place the palms on top of each other and rest your head here and take some breaths. Now if you're lying on your back, hug your knees in towards your chest with your knees quite wide. So we're all doing very similar things, achieving the same move, just in a different position. And breathe deeply here. And then when you're ready, you're going to lie once again on your backs. And allow your eyes to close if it feels comfortable to you, or you could just soften your gaze. And I want you to take your attention to the back of your body, the side that's facing the earth. And slowly and mindfully tracing the contours of the outline of your body as it rests here on the mat or the bed. Imagining that you're starting at the head And notice where the body is in contact with your mat or your bed. Noticing the pressure and the touch of each area of your body on your surface as you're breathing here and settling your body. And then notice the spaces where your body is curving away and not touching the surface. And then feel the space around you. And imagine your whole body and your energy taking up that space. We're going to very gently sway the knees side to side. And then wiggle your feet, your toes, and your fingers. That's it. And do some gentle pelvic tilts. And very gently pushing yourself into a seated position. And find a comfortable position. That's it. So you're upright. And we're going to place one hand on the floor and rainbow the arm up and over, breathing in. And exhale. And then we're going to reach beyond the opposite knee. And then fold ourselves over our legs, breathing here. And press your chest up towards the sky, breathing here, just making sure you're not hanging your head backwards. And then sitting tall, lift the arms up towards the sky in celebration of surviving a whole session. As you breathe out, press the hands down, placing a hand somewhere near the heart and somewhere near the belly. Allow your eyes to close. And focus once again on your breath. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. And focus on feeling strong. Focus on how this gentle movement has energized and revitalized you. And then being able to move on with the rest of your day, feeling calm and centered as you wiggle, sit, bringing yourself back to the present moment. Well done everyone, well done for making it through this class. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you managed to do it from your bed in your PJs.